That's not hard to do. Me and Fur, better love story than Twilight.
Oh yeah, totally.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your first FurCon! Yay! So who here is actually your first FurCon? Do not raise your hand.
This is mine.
You put that hand down. This your first FurCon?
Yes.
I am so sorry.
Oh, you psychopaths.
Is there someone in here that I talked to on Twitter yesterday that was saying it was their first FurCon?
No, you not.
I'm still trying
You
to
were
find
the
out.
guest of honor here last year.
Yeah, that means I didn't attend.
Oh yeah, okay. Shit, he's got a point. Guys, what we're here to do is just introduce you to what you're about to go through. It's terrifying. It is a terrifying place with wonderful people. So let's just get the most important thing out first. This is the fur community. You obviously know what it is if you're here. Guys, this is the greatest group of like-minded, wonderfully kind people that you will ever meet. So above everything else, if you take one thing away from this panel, it's this. Meet new people, say hello, shake their hands, give them a hug, learn their weird names, and go hang out. You're gonna make a whole bunch of new friends this weekend, as long as you put the effort into it, and that's all FurCon takes. The people who run it, the people who are guests here, we can only do so much. Everything else is up to the attendees. You're gonna get out of this convention what you put into it. So please, go around and meet new people. My name is Alkali. This is Pandez. We're friends now! Because that's how furry works. So please, enjoy that.
I would just like to say I am the exception to the first FurCon rule. I did not know what furry was about until I went to my first furry convention.
Were you
That's how I
surprised?
discovered furry.
You
I
were
was
surprised.
trying to find a Comic-Con, and I looked for costume convention, and it said furry convention in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I'm like, oh, there's people in costume. Oh, that's gotta be it. So I went down there, and it was like, oh dear God.
He accidentally
This
furry.
is adorable.
It
I
is adorable.
accidentally furry.
It is adorable.
But that is not the norm. The norm is you normally know people on Twitter or Facebook or LiveJournal if you're old.
Oh,
Watch
I'm-
CSI.
No!
CSI.
No CSI. You're still learning to be a furry.
If you're coming to FurCons because of CSI, get out.
This is
Which-
a murder one.
Which brings us to the second topic, and this is the one I always hate talking about, but it needs to be said. Guys, unless there's an exception, your moms aren't here. You're at a hotel. Please keep your room orderly. Somebody's going to come in and clean it for you. And if you pooped on the walls, they're going to call me, and I don't want to hear about it. Please, whatever you did to your rooms, shut it.
You haven't even checked in yet. What did you do?
My mom's not here, but my leather daddy is. Does that count?
You get over there. Go over there.
Steve's mom's here.
Did Nancy come? Nancy is here! Oh my God, my Assyrian mother is here! This is awesome!
So she can do her own panel. Because she,
Nancy is doing the panel. I'm just going to sit her up here and it's going to be old lady tell stories.
She's a ventriloquist.
She's a bitch. Oh my God, she's doing the D&D panel with us later. Please, just, oh, this is going to be awesome. Nancy is nuts. All right, sorry. I'm a little crazy.
Just a little.
Nancy is so awesome. I can't wait to meet her. I have a lot of fucking friends. Guys, here's what it comes down to. Please respect the hotel. Respect the other fursuiters. Respect the other people. But guys, if we lose the hotel, the convention doesn't happen anymore. And the only people that can make that happen is you guys, and especially him. So please, yeah, guys, just respect the property. If you're gonna drink, be responsible. If a good friend of yours tell you that you should stop and go to your room, stop and go to your room. Okay? We're not here to police everyone. We're here to make sure everyone has a good time, and we want you to have a good time. But please be responsible about it. And I'm just going to say that and leave it there, guys. That is in your hands. Because, like we said, furries are the nicest people on the planet. Unless I get an ambulance or police call that wakes me up in the middle of the night and I come downstairs and see one of you, I'm not as nice then. And I'm tall enough that that should be threatened. There we go. So that's the worst part of this panel. Please respect the hotel. All right. The part you all want to see. Fuzzy fursuiters! Come on up, fuzzy fursuiters. Come here. Yeah. This,
Knock the dog aside.
these are fuzzy fursuiters. Some of them are in partial suits like this. This is called a partial beautiful head. It's so cute. Okay, see what I'm doing here right now? I know him, so that's okay. Guys, this, going up to a fursuit and rubbing his nose, you're actually you could do damage to the fursuit. So, if you want to pet a fursuiter, don't forget, they have no peripheral vision. Look forward. Tell me when you can see my hand.
I hate that game.
Okay, guys?
No, this is the right one.
That's
so-
right. That's
Oh, you don't, okay, so
You
he
probably
can't even
can't see
see my
yours.
hand
I haven't
yet.
seen Teddy.
Okay, guys, this is, that's the vision of these guys, okay? If you would like to interact with a fursuiter, some of them don't even speak. There are international signs. Come on up. The international sign for hug is make eye contact. That's acceptance. That's a hug. Okay? Do not tackle my fursuiters! They don't. No, bad dog. Don't tackle each other either. Guys, a lot of them want hugs, a lot of them want scritches. Just make sure they're okay with it first. Some of these fursuits are incredibly expensive. For the most part, as long as they know what's about to happen, no one's going to mind. So please bear that in mind and really watch out. Also, help our fursuiters. If there is stuff laying on the ground, they're not going to see it. If there is a chair out of place, they're going to fall over it. And it's going to be adorably funny, but it might damage the
There's a
fursuit.
chair in front, and there you see them walking forward. Hey, wait up! There's a chair.
What is with us in chairs at this convention? Finally, the international sign for fursuiters.
What's that? It's fun.
Shut up.
Chair.
Yes.
Chair.
If you see a fursuiter looks to you and does this, he's looking for the headless lounge. He's looking for a place to cool off. If you can, give him a hand, get him over there. It's very warm in these things. It never happens, but this is the sign for get me someplace cool.
Or this.
That is the sign for call security.
I thought it was for
No, okay, that is the sign that you shouldn't be doing this, and he has electricity. I don't even want to know.
One thing, if you are going to pet the fursuiter, make sure to just pet the fursuiter like this. If you scritch, that mats the fur, they have to brush it out. This hair does not grow back. So,
That would be a cool fursuit.
so he's like, he doesn't mind me doing this. But if I went like this, like you might do with your cat's belly or something, they don't do that.
Yeah, they will claw the shit out of you.
I don't mind if you do that to me. But I don't have suit here.
And it grows back.
Mine does grow, well, it does, but it's weird. It's like black on one side, one on the other. It's freaking.
Oh. So guys, those are the fursuiters. They are the backbone of the fur community. They are adorable. The fursuit parade will be tomorrow. I believe it starts at 1. If you want to see all the fuzzies, or if you're a fuzzy yourself, and you want to be in the parade, anything that is a partial suit or more is welcome in the parade. We would like at least everyone to be in a partial fursuit, and obviously anyone going on with the convention theme will be moved towards the front of the line. I think that's it on fursuits, right? That should be it on fursuits. Guys, give a round of applause to our fursuiters. All this stuff? Yeah? That's very cool. Panels! You guys, like I said, are going to get what you put into this con. You're going to get it back tenfold. But we need to do our job too. So if you get the programming guide, you're going to see a lot of panels in there. Those are just different events that you can go to. We're holding them. Some of our attendees are holding them. Sometimes it's me and this moron on stage being morons.
The pocket guide.
Guys, keep that on you at all times. It will
Fits in your
save
pocket.
you.
not 100%.
Pants pocket.
Is that
Shirt pocket.
is that Fursquared the pocket guy?
Fursquared, the pocket guide. I hate
Audio is now for 0 cents.
you.
89 payments of $0.00.
Give me that thing.
Canadian or American? Either.
Guys, on the back of the pocket guide is the room guide. That's what all the rooms actually are. It tells you that Brookfield 1 is the Headless Lounge, etc. And on the very back pages, very back, are the hours of the important locations. Namely, registration, Artist Alley, Con Suite, Zoo, Headless Lounge, Dealer's Den. For those of you who do not know what Con Suite is, if you are a sponsor or super sponsor, there is free snacks and soda all weekend and 3 scheduled meal times showing up in that room. It is all supplied by the hotel. What's up?
Probably just open.
Yes.
Is
Yes,
it?
it should have just opened.
Yes.
Is it already stocked?
Oh yeah, we stopped. We did that already. Thank you. So I know.
This is the pocket guide. It's a very quick, easy grid.
Yes.
It shows you throughout the day what different panels are. Well, that does what that does. So you can see, okay, I suggest highlighting the panels that you want. If you're not sure what a panel is, or if you want to know the details, the actual con book, think of the name con book. It's Friday, or
Is the pocket guide, where the air? Pocket guide or in the?
can you sign my con book? Oh
My God! There's a
Where's
lot
my
of
pen?
weird traditions that happen at this convention, and this is one of them. I think the only two, the air would be across both, because we changed it. It wasn't in there, the panel had to be moved. So guys, here's a few of the things that you might not know about basic.
By the way,
Go ahead.
quick question.
Yeah?
Why is my image reversed in the con book?
Because I thought it was funny.
Because Dino Ripper is backwards.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. I don't know why, I'm making up excuses.
So I'm the guest of honor from the parallel universe?
Yes, your parallel does.
Bizarro?
Guys, for those of you who enjoy gaming, we do have a board game room and a video game room that's open all weekend. For those of you who like group games, keep your eyes on Moreland 1. That's usually where we put our bigger group games. Lupus and Camula, if you have never played it, might be one of the best group games out there. We have a gentleman, Iggy, who's running all those games this weekend. If you see him, you enjoy that, say thank you, and play those games. They're a lot of fucking fun.
In the full con book, there is a detailed map if you want to plan in advance where things are. There, it also goes very well into details about the panels. If you want to know who's running a panel, or if you want to know the general description, like, oh, that panel sounds like fun, and then you get to the description. You will be beaten with a stick for an hour. Well, maybe I don't want to go to that.
Is that in there?
Not anymore.
Good.
I submitted it, and you said no.
That being said, some of the panels that are very, very popular at these conventions, if you've ever seen the show Whose Line Is It Anyway? It was a very popular show, and I still can't figure out why they canceled it.
Wayne Brady sold out.
No, Wayne Brady did not sell out. Guys, we run a audience participation, Whose Line Is It Anyway? That is tonight at, I think, 9 o'clock. Yeah, tonight at 9 o'clock in secondary events, which is over by where you register. Right? If you've never been to that panel, it is a staple of this convention and a lot of the ones I go to. I've been running it for years. I do a lot of improv in my what used to be free time. It is a great place for you to come up and just be weird, be yourselves, and get a few one-liners. That being said, if you want to do stand-up, we do have open mic, which is it? I put that on Friday? Oh no, Nemi put that on Friday. It's somewhere in the book. I honestly can't remember where any of my panels are anymore. There is an open, say again? 7:30 tonight? 7?
7 in the wall.
All right, so we have open mic happening at the con. We have, oh God, Charity King's Cup if you enjoy watching a bunch of people get drunk and fall over.
It's right after the Fursquared.
Oh, right, there's Fursquared. There's a lot of panels which are people performing for you. There's a lot of panels which are going to have audience participation. The Whose Line event, the King's event. A lot of this stuff involves audience participation. That being said, because I always get asked this, there's a difference between a panelist drinking and an attendee drinking. So guys, this is a dry con. If you would like to walk around, please don't walk around with a giant bottle of booze. If you see one of us doing it, we're moving it somewhere. Panelists will be drinking. If you come into the room, guys, just have a plastic cup. That's all we're asking you. We're not saying don't drink. We're saying don't get sloppy. But if you're going to drink, please be responsible. Please have it in a plastic cup. Please don't carry a bottle of absolute vodka and a straw around with you. No, it wasn't one time. That's the problem. Oh, God. So, once again, just be responsible. There's a difference. When the panelists drink, it is a performance. And that is covered by the hotel, that's fine. When you guys drink and are walking around with bottles of Absolute, I have to go talk to a manager, and that's sad.
That's what I told Mom, by the way.
If there's a
It's a
panel,
performance.
If I'm drinking,
if
it's
there's a panel and there's literally a row of booze up at the front, that's because we've specifically put booze into that panel for performance. Like last night, if you were here.
Oh, God.
Thank you.
Booze, drink! Oh, my God, what's wrong with them? If you've never seen it, it will be back next year. Mystery Science Theater was run last night, and I don't think anyone remembers the end of the movie.
I remember all the endings.
Yes, we had to drink every time somebody screamed. Oh my god.
Whenever someone got
I
slapped.
stayed sober.
All right,
Every time there was a made up.
every time there was a named room. Okay, moving on. So guys, paneling once again. Find panels you go to. A lot of people go to these conventions, go to no panels, and that's fine. If you're here to see your friends, see your friends. At no point during a convention should you ever say to yourself, man, I'm bored. There are panels going on. Even if you want to stick your head in, find out what's going on and leave. We're all used to that. People walking into a room, seeing it. We don't know if you're leaving because you didn't enjoy it or because you had something to do and you just wanted to pop your head in. Don't be embarrassed about that. Check out the panels you want to. But more importantly, hang out with your friends. That's what we're here for. Get together with your friends and enjoy yourself. Never be bored.
Speaking of board, there is a board game room.
Yes, the board game room and video game
Video
room
game
downstairs.
room.
And Artemis!
And Artemis. So if you don't want to sit and attend a panel, there are like things you can go to. Go play Rock Band or whatever in the video game room. Go to the board game room. I'm sure someone will be playing Clue specifically just because it's this weekend.
Yeah. Who here does not know what Artemis is?
That's the things in your arms.
Yeah. That's an artery, and Artemis is a drug, basically. Artemis is a tactical spaceship simulator based out of the Star Trek universe, but it's not actually Star Trek because of copyright laws.
Pretend you're on the Enterprise today.
Pretend you're on the Enterprise. Today, it just opened up. It'll be running the rest of the day. They're going to open up a second room later tonight. And I believe Sunday, if they get it all working, because bear in mind, this is a lot of technology, it's very difficult to set up, so they're going to work on it in the morning, and if they can, they did last year, we will be doing head-to-head Artemis, which is a fleet of ships versus 2 of your ships. It is a talking game, you each go to a different station, you are in control of that station, and you're just yelling at each other, trying to make the ship go.
I need more shields. We need to turn down the engines. I'm scanning for life forms. They want to do us.
Are there life forms there? Because I want to do them.
Those tiny little life forms. I love those little life forms. Where are you?
That's awesome.
That was my only good scene that I enjoyed from Generations.
Oh,
Dana getting emotions and like okay.
He's talking and
That
talking.
could be a panel.
Yeah, him singing and dancing will be a panel somewhere. Okay, go. I think that's going to panels. One more, then 621. All right, the last 2 things, guys. One of the reasons that we do this, and anyone who runs a convention can tell you this, the most rewarding part to us, besides obviously getting all you guys together to throw a party, which is basically what this is, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise, the charity. Outside this door is the Humane Society. They brought some animals for us to pet. You can scritch them. They are adorable and soft and cute and cuddly and amazing.
There is a 3-legged dog.
There is such a cute 3-legged dog out there. Oh my God. They're here to raise money for their various charities, and that's why we chose Hawes this year. We chose them specifically because they branch out into so many different things. They are a no-kill shelter. They are just wonderful people with a wonderful cause. Last year, we raised over, at a con this size, over $9,000 for them. Now there was somebody ran a bunch of numbers and came up with something, and I meant to say this at the opening ceremonies, and I knew I forgot something. Somebody ran the numbers on money per attendee, and that's after the conventions give their big donation. So Anthrocon gave a $60,000 check on top of everything that the convention people gave. MFF gave a $50,000 check.
I've seen 30, 40, 50.
I think 52, did somebody say?
62.
$62,000 check? No, that was the total. So MFF raised $62,000, but with that, they put in $30,000 of their own money. Those 2 conventions were the 2 top highest when you split up what they did per person. So they had 6,000 people there. We were number 3. We had 555 people exactly at the con. We raised $9,000. The convention itself, because we run a bare bones convention, every time we get $1, we fucking spend that on you guys. we could only put in $1,000 of that, which means $8,000 plus was raised by our attendees, making us the third most generous convention on a per attendee basis. And I cried my eyes out when I heard that. It was insane. So guys, we want to continue that tradition. If you can't give anything, then don't worry about it. If you can, then do. If you want to do it in a weird, creative way, people have done worse things to me.
People have need to feed
I have seen. Guys, we have a lot of charity panels. Now that's another thing about panels. You're going to see things like Charity Cards vs. Humanity, Charity Kingdom. The word charity doesn't necessarily, we do not make you pay to come into any room. You will never have to pay. Come into the room. If you have money to give, then give it. If you don't, come in and enjoy the panel. We're not going to kick you out. We are not like that. That is not how we run things. The people who can give are going to give more. They're going to cover everyone. That's how this kind of goes. And finally, that brings us to the charity auction on Sunday. There's going to be a stack of stuff. Some of it amazing, some of it very weird. And we're going to auction that all off on Sunday to make one final pot of money for the charity. Which brings us to the 6-2-1 rule. Does that you?
Oh, it's me, right?
Yeah, because I don't do it.
All right, so the 6-2-1 rule, it's just sort of a general rule that a lot of conventions have, both furry and non. When you come to a convention like this, you are suddenly hanging out with hundreds of other people, and each of you have your own unique set of germs. You like to mingle those germs just by standing in the same hallway together. In order to maintain your health and our health, thank you, there are certain rules that help keep you healthy. 6-2-1, very easy to remember. 6 hours of sleep a night. You know the people that do not follow this. You see them on Sunday morning. I got 6 hours of sleep on Wednesday, so that's good, right? No, to avoid the con zombies.
As long as I get 2 hours of sleep and a complete change of blood, I'm cool.
Red Bull is not sleep. Monster is not sleep.
The Jaeger bombs only count for 10 minutes of sleep.
Cocaine is not sleep.
Bullshit.
So get approximately 6 hours of sleep each night of the convention. I mean, unless you're one of those unique people that sleeps only 4 hours a night every single day and still, it's like bright, shiny sunshine. I don't need coffee today. Fuck you.
The Canadian swore.
Oh, if I swear, he just giggles, laughing, because I never do. But, so try and get a good 6 hours of sleep each night. That will help you enjoy your day better and help you enjoy that night better as well. 2
Hookers.
2 hookers and 1 condom. No.
Oh, God! That took a second. Excuse me, ma'am. You mind if I boiled my lucky condom?
Just turn it inside out.
Oh!
As a healthcare professional, no. 2 in the 6-2-1 rule is 2 meals per day. It doesn't have to be a buffet, although if you are staying in a convention room, there is a free breakfast buffet every morning if you're part of the con block. You just have to sign off to your room, and you can check with them, say, this is my room number, can you make sure I'm part of the block? And it's free. It's bacon and eggs and sausage, and I know you guys like sausage, but waiting for a compliment.
Nothing.
So, I mean, a protein bar will help get you through, but that is not really a meal. Vodka is not a meal. It's an accessory to a meal. But your body needs a certain amount of fuel to keep going, and we have all these panels and things we want to do and friends we want to hang out with, and the next thing you know, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and that's right, I ate yesterday. Don't be that person. Have at least 2 decent-ish meals of something substantial to give you the fuel to keep you going. Do not use Red Bull as a meal.
That being said, once again, he already said it, there's a free breakfast buffet. If you are a sponsor, there is a hot meal coming out tonight in Consuite. There's a hot lunch coming out tomorrow. There's a hot dinner coming out tomorrow. If you are a super sponsor, there's the super sponsor dinner held by the hotel. Guys, this hotel can cook. Wow. I really recommend it. That being said, if you're just looking for a pizza and you want to order out from somewhere, that's fine. The hotel also does pizza. It's solid pizza. It's actually going to be the lunch tomorrow in the con suite.
They do have some menus up at the front desk too, so if you're not sure where to order from. I ordered from Poppers last night and had a tater tot pizza.
Nice.
Very interesting.
They do have, for those of you who would like a drink with your meal, at the bar, they do have a specialty furry menu for this weekend with inexpensive, delicious drinks. I have tasted them all on accident.
Same time.
There might have been more than one straw, yes.
Are we good on 2?
You're going to.
We're down to 1. 1 is 1 shower every day.
Axe is not a shower.
At least.
Axe is the opposite of a shower. Do not douse yourself in Axe.
Alone is not a shower. 1 shower per day. And once again, we get up in the morning and we're on the run all day long. But in order to keep your pores from getting clogged from the sweat of running around all day, especially if you're a fursuiter, you may want to up that number to possibly 1 in the morning and 1 after you get out of suit every time. It's okay, the hotel's not going to run out of water.
Oh, speaking of water, if you're ever looking for water and the water station is empty, anyone wearing one of these, let us know. We're going to get a refill. Those things go fast, and we don't always know that it's out. So if you tell us, we'll get that refilled. Please let us know.
It's at any of the water stations, whether it's at Headless Lounge, whether it's at some of the ones they're setting up in the rooms. If you notice it's out, any of the people on radio, or if you happen to be down at the front desk and say, oh, hey, by the way, the water's out in whatever. But if you let
Definitely showed it.
if you let anyone with a radio know, they'll get in with the hotel and get that water refilled as soon as possible. But this will help keep you healthy, and it will help everyone around you respect you.
Yeah, we hate it when the elevators smell like, furry.
Everyone at the table is supposed to.
That being said, I think that is the majority of how to handle and enjoy your first FurCon. So that being said, before we end it, any questions?
Yeah, questions? Any questions for
Okay, all right, really quick, for those of you who did not see, we are running a con-wide game of Clue. This is the game cards. These are the proper size. They have pulled a person, a place, and a weapon out of the deck, which means if you see any cards, that person can't possibly be the killer. So that means that this man, if he was showing a card, like he just did, obviously couldn't be the killer. Guys, if you want to go to FurCons, this is a puzzle you want to solve. The gift is, I'm very proud of this gift. I'm very proud of the prize at the end for if anyone solves that. Obviously, if you have any questions about it, any board member or Narkeel, he's our game master, just ask them, they can answer any questions for you. And of course, guys, if you see somebody wearing a staff badge, if you see somebody wearing a board badge, good, I'm wearing my badge, that's a first. All of the board members are wearing these board of directors ribbons, all of our staff have staff ribbons, all of our security have security ribbons. Guys, if you have a question, just ask. We're always going to be able to answer your question. We might not have the answer, but we know where to go to get it. That's why we all have these monsters in our ears.
Unless the badge says Nancy.
Don't ask Nancy something. It'll be a random answer, and you're going to end up in a bathroom somewhere.
Can we get stickers that say don't ask me?
Oh my God, I want those stickers. Guys, if there's no questions, then we're going to say no. What?
I was going to ask, what about keeping our concierge hydrated?
Didn't. Holy crap, you still have it?
Hey, you remember that kale soda from MFF?
I hate you so much. Remember what I said about tradition? This is one of them.
What's in it? Oh God.
And alcohol.
Even I wouldn't do that.
That stays there.
Does it count as a meal?
The story behind that was told in 1 year.
Sorry.
Keep it down.
1 year?
What?
We're 1 year away from actually
1 year
reviewing
away.
that story, right?
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Next year,
I thought
people will be
did
able
by
to
this
know.
point.
It has to be its own panel.
No, it's not its own panel. You know, I don't want to tell that story ever, and I can't wait for it to be over because you're an ass. Yeah, guys, actually, it's really fun. Make traditions. That's been ours for what, 4 years?
A lot now.
Yeah.
I think it's 4 years because tomorrow this is the 5th year.
Yeah, we had to do it on stage at Anthrocon in front of about 1,000 people.
Oh, I've seen that. I was there for that.
Yeah, that was, oh my God. Yeah, guys, make traditions, make friends. I'm going to say the thing that I started with. You're going to get out of this con what you put into it. Guys, make friends. Say hello. We're all wearing name badges. You can really freak somebody out by just calling them by their furry name and then just acting like you know them. And then you'll be friends, because I'm pretty sure that's what everyone does to me. Enjoy the convention. Guys, be good to each other and be good to the hotel. Thank you very much. Have a good time.
If you do have any other questions, come up to us anytime.